everybody, how are you doing today? I hope you're enjoying your families and staying at home. And I have chosen a little story to tell you. It was one of my favorite stories when I was a kid. And the fun part of this story is that it really doesn't have an ending. You are going to have to write your own ending, or at least think of it and imagine it. So let's go for it. It's a really nice story. And it reminds me so much of my childhood, so I hope you enjoy it. Once upon a time, there was a king who had everything he could ever wish for. He had a very big castle. He had beautiful clothes, plates of silver, goblets of gold, and stables with 1,000 horses. But he still wanted more. He was never happy. He always got what he wanted, and he was very angry if he didn't. He would say, "Bring me what I want now, and if you don't, you will be banned from my kingdom." Late one night, he was gazing at the moon. He saw the man in the moon. He saw the rabbit in the moon. He saw the frog in the moon. And then he decided that what he really wanted was to be able to touch the moon. Then he would be really happy. He started to sing, "I want to touch the moon. I want to touch the moon. I want to touch it soon. I want to touch the moon." Then he would be really happy. He asked all the people in the land to get all the boxes in the kingdom to build him a tower to the moon. So the people started collecting all the boxes they could find and brought them to the palace for the servants of the king to put one on top of the other and build the tower to the moon that the king so much wanted. But after they piled up all the boxes, still the tower was not high enough for the king to be able to reach the moon. So the king asked all the carpenters in the land to chop all the trees in the forest and use the wood to build more boxes. When the forest was cut down, the carpenters sawed up all the wood and then made thousands of boxes. Carefully, they began to pile the boxes one on top of the other. Day by day, the tower grew higher and higher. Soon it reached the clouds. Soon it was nearly at the moon. One night, the king began to climb. As he climbed, he sang, "I want to touch the moon, I want to touch the moon. I want to touch it soon, I want to touch the moon." He climbed higher and higher. When he reached the top of the ladder, he still could not touch the moon. He needed one more box. So he shouted to the carpenters, "I just need one more box." And the carpenters replied, "Your Majesty, there are no boxes left nor any more wood to build one." So the king answered, "Then pull out one from the bottom and send it up here so I can touch the moon." The carpenters looked at each other in distress, not knowing what to do. But the king shouted again, "Pull out the first box from the bottom and send it up here, or I will have you banned from my kingdom." So the carpenters obeyed and pulled out the first box at the bottom of the tower. So now you are going to have to use your imagination and creativity to make an ending for this story. What do you think that happened when they pulled out that first box from the bottom of the tower? So I will wait for your responses to post them up here. Have a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoy writing the ending to this story. I love you both. Bye-bye.